Hello to everyone. We are here with Sion, and I want to ask you some questions about your career and your future projects. So, you live in Iceland now, right? But you lived in London several years, and I would like to ask you what pushed you to move abroad, and what did this experience give to you as an artist and also as a person? And how close is the relationship between you and your home country?
Well, when you're born on an island up in the North Atlantic, it is very important to leave. Maybe you leave to return, but at least you have to leave. And for me as an individual, as well as a writer, it was very important to go and stay with other people. So I have lived in the Netherlands and in on the British Isles and in Germany, in Berlin, and this helps, of course, to just get new perspectives. And what is maybe most important for an Icelander, to be in a place where nobody knows you. When you're walking in the streets of Reykjavik, every second person you say hello to, and it's nice to be able to put the hellos aside for a while, you know, and like I say, just to get new perspectives and new opportunities as well.
I would like to know more about the Future Library project, and why did you decide to participate? Which is your relationship with nature, and what did you think was important to pass down to the new century with your book?
The Future Library is an incredible project. It is a project that brings together generations of writers who come together with a goal of creating almost like a cathedral, more than a library, a cathedral of books, which we hand over to the future. And it is a project that is very important in our times, where we are trying to understand what we can do in a situation where the human race really has to come together. And of course I'm talking about climate change. And so this project is a nature project, is an ecological project on a very grand scale. But all of us who contribute to it do it as individuals and with the power that an individual has, and that is to create something to pass on and make as a present for the future. I can not say what I wrote. That is a part of the project, that there is absolute secrecy about the texts, but I think I passed on a note of hope.
And finally, you wrote also for the music industry, and you collaborated also with artists like Björk, for example, and which is in your opinion, the relationship between music and poetry?
From the beginning, music and poetry existed together for me. I think I became a poet, maybe more from reading lyrics and trying to understand lyrics and listening to lyrics than reading. It came at the same time, but I think it was the excitement of the possibility of projecting words which pushed me towards becoming a poet. So right from the beginning, it has been very natural for me to work with musicians. I do not write music myself, but I love to hear what happens when somebody takes my words, puts music to them, and then somebody delivers them in a singing voice. And at roots, poetry is a song. That's how it began. You know, in the old days when they didn't have books, they sang it. So I like to be close to the roots of poetry.